take this, roll this up and out of here. Look at the other pictures. Okay. We see this woman, ABC News. ABC News. Where's that come from? That's news, the word. North, south, east, west. That's all Saturn. Said I am the north, south, east, and west, the top and the bottom. That's the cube. So we see here that the news is nothing more than a bunch of contrite bullshit. Complete and utter fucking digitally manipulated crap. Especially now. And I want to jump back on a video I did before my page got ripped down. If I can find it. Where did it go? This guy right here. You remember this story right here? Remember this story? It says, Coney 2012 exposed. I said way back last year, or the beginning of this year, Coney stood for Knockout New York. Okay? Well, obviously my prediction was correct. Okay? Because this Coney thing, remember this was supposed to be some warlord? And they were doing a big story about it? No, they weren't. They were passing on information and setting up times and dates when they were going to pull this shit off. The last hurricane that they were supposed to have that they didn't, where they got everybody out of Manhattan, is when they set everything up. I don't know what really went on in Manhattan. I highly doubt it was the flood that you're thinking of. I think it was something else. Let's take a look at some of these pictures. Let's see here. What's this here? Here's some pictures. Here's the fire. They had to make sure that they put the 18 here. See it? That equals 9. Let's take a look here. Oh, looky here. I didn't know that they had yellow and purple water with cars floating in it. Isn't that interesting? Let's see. Those are those same colors that we saw. That's Yahoo, which is Yahweh, which is Saturn. See here. Oh, here we go. Here they are, where they're flashing yellow before they go to another frame for absolutely no reason. Here in their report here, they're showing the seas and all of this stuff. But if we look right here, what do we got? We got a number 3, and it's purplish maroon color. And what is that? That's the number of Saturn. 3, 9, 15, and 45. Let's move along. Yes, here it says, I am a legend. Okay? And this, they're just supposed to be saying, oh, science fiction is always doing this and this. But you notice they had to put this bit in here. See this bit over here? The part of the bridge with the seal of Saturn on it? And here it is here, too. Here's all your lines. Here's your Abyssian lines crossing. Here's your seal of Saturn here on the uprights. You see it? Can't go without, making sure that you know that it's them. This, I find this very hard to believe. If any of you have ever driven a low-profile car or any kind of car, if the water's all the way up to the headlights, there's a pretty good chance you're going to be stranded in the water because it shuts down the engine because you start sucking water in to the engine and it kills it. Now, now they're going to show you the experts. Here's an expert that's talking, and what has he got? He has red hair. Well, he's an expert on that, isn't he? Here's another guy. He's an expert. Twink, shut up. He's got red hair. Here's another guy. He's a storm chaser, and he's got red hair. And let's see what he's got in the back of the vehicle. Another guy with red hair. And here's a guy that walks in front of the camera. He's got red hair. Here is the mayor of New York, Cuomo. He's got red hair. This guy doing another bit of a story on it. He's got red hair. Here's another guy doing a story on it. He's got red hair, and to top it off, just to make sure that he's in fashion, he's wearing a black suit with the purple tie. Let's go down here. Here's a lady that's on a cruise ship during the storm. She's got red hair. Let's go over here. Here's a guy trying to get in his car. He's got red hair. Then we go to this guy. He's got his hair is not quite as red, but it's still got a red. He's the mayor of New Jersey. So New Jersey and New York, both of these guys had red hair. And here's the expert over here next to the lady in the purple. Okay, talking to the mayor. He's got red hair. Go over here. Here's some of the people that were being rescued. 1, 2, 3. I can't tell about the guys with the ski cap, but at least 3 of these people have red hair. And here's some fruitcake band called whatever, and they're singing about how wonderful it is to be destructive or some bullshit, and they've got red hair in purple rooms. Let's move down. Here's the rest of the group. Here they are, all red hair. Here they are here with the go green and all of that bullshit. Here they are, a real attractive looking group. 5-pointed star, Saturn there. Here it is writing, what does that say? Orion's belt. That's all around where Saturn's at, you know. Remember the commercial I showed you with Quisp? From Saturn to Orion's belt? Yes, yes. Seal of Saturn in his glasses. A 2x4 right across this guy's mouth would be just fine. Here he is here, looking very fashionable with the seal of Saturn. If I can find it, there is a story that is absolutely coded. Give me a minute and I'll find it. 1 second. All right. Anyway, to continue, I want to talk about a coded story. Let's read this. On Monday, while the world waited, blah blah blah. There were more than 30,000 videos. That's 3. Okay. The most popular, Sandy. Okay. On YouTube. Now notice how they got Con Edison, which is Con Ed, means conned. Plant blew up, blah, blah, blah. Caused a mass blackout. Why? So they could bring the troops in and murder all these people? Be my guess. So Con Ed and Times Squared. Times Square. Okay, we see this here? Then it goes on, and then it says more than 6 million times. Okay, so we got 3. We got Times Squared, and we got 6. Okay? So all coded. Let's go on to the next bit. But then the second 20, you'll see a flash of light that looks like a raging distance, blah, blah, blah. Holy cow. Who's the holy cow? The holy cow is Moloch, the one that people were sacrificed to by the Phoenicians. Doesn't come until 31. Okay, now we got 31. And a huge ball of white light fills the screen. Okay? Doesn't fill the sky, it fills the screen. Let's see. And then there's tens of millions of times. The weather. Oh, and then it's... then it goes on to say that YouTube linked to from its homepage had logged on 13. So now we've got 31 and 13 in here. Okay? And let's go to the last bit. 3 trees. Okay, so it's 3. It wasn't 3.5 or 2 trees and a hedge. Made it to the front page under the Hurricane Sandy. Okay? And let's see, it goes on. Let's see. It begins, a guy talking, and the stormy scene continues. This sounds like a script. In his window, and then turns in an eruption of, oh my God, and oh my God. And he's finally watched a large tree in the front yard crack and topple onto a car, and blah, blah, blah. But be warned, there's some not so nice language. So, going back to my first bit, Coney stood for Knockout New York, and that's what they've done.